Hello besties, and welcome to today's video where together we are going to learn more about what you can expect in the month of July. The three main things we are going to be focusing on today is your love life, your finances, and your personal growth. So if you are interested in seeing what is in the cards for you regarding those things, then keep on watching. We have 4 piles to choose from. We have pile 1, pile 2, pile 3, and pile 4. So I want you to just take a moment and really look at the cards, really feel the energy emanating from them, and then once you have made your decision which card you are vibing with the most, I want you to check the description box or the pinned comment, and I will have the timestamp for the card that you choose. So without further ado, we are going to get started with pile number 1. Hello, beautiful people who chose pile number 1, and welcome to your reading where we are going to find out more about what you can expect in the month of July. So I have several tarot and oracle cards here, and using these cards, we are going to channel some messages about your love life, your finances, and your personal growth in the month of July. So what I'm going to do first is lay out all of the cards and read off of their meanings, and then we are going to delve a little deeper into the meanings. So starting with your love life, we have the Prince of Spring, charming, self-confident, passionate, and restless. Immediate action, a challenge you can successfully manage, a passionate relationship. I almost couldn't get that word out. And then we have this oracle card, Assurance. For your finances, we have the 4 of Autumn. Manage your resources wisely, achieve a balance in how you spend and save money, and help out those who are less fortunate. We have the oracle card, Hope and Happiness. And for your personal growth, we have the 7 of Summer. No more procrastinating. Your power comes from making a decision. Confusion that arises from overanalyzing the options. And the oracle card, Inner Truths. So we are going to start with your love life in the month of July. What I can see from these cards is that you are going to have a very passionate relationship in the month of July. If you are in a relationship, I feel like the spark is going to be reignited between the two of you. And if you're not in a relationship, I feel like you're finally going to enter the relationship that you've been wanting. One that's just fun, one that's ambitious, one where you lift each other up and you want to have fun. You don't want to bring the other person down. You don't want to do things that make them upset or make them feel any type of way. I feel like in the past you may have had to deal with insecure partners telling you, oh, you need to unfollow every single person of the opposite sex from you. I don't like you doing that. Or I don't want you to wear that outfit out in public because I know people are going to look at you. You're not going to have these rules in this relationship anymore. You're going to be able to be who you are and live your truth and live the way that you want to live. Something that's popping up into my mind is you may have been wanting to wear this tank top for a really long time. Maybe it looks like a corset, maybe it's a bustier, something like that, and you just weren't allowed to wear it in the past in your previous relationships because your partner didn't want you to. And I feel like that is just really symbolic of something. Like you're going to put on that tank top and go out and have fun, and that's just going to be kind of like a metaphor for the new phase that you're entering in your love life. Moving on to your finances, there's a talk about a balance in how you spend and save money. And I'm sorry if you can hear chickens clucking in the background. There's really nothing that I can do about that, unfortunately. But I feel like you have been overanalyzing the jobs that you want to work, the different careers that you're interested in. Maybe you have been changing your major in school a lot or applying to a lot of different jobs than the one that you currently have. With this Hope and Happiness card here, I have a feeling that you are not really working somewhere that you're truly happy. I feel like you may be in a job that somebody else helped you get and you feel obligated to stay there, or maybe you're working a job that your family wants you to have, or entering a career that your family or somebody else wants you to be, and you kind of lost yourself along the way. You honestly don't even know what you're really interested in. But I feel like in July, you're going to have more confidence when it comes to applying to jobs that you really want or entering a major that you are actually interested in. I feel like helping people makes you really happy. I think it's really important to help others when you are in the position to do so. And I feel like in the month of July, you're going to get some sort of happiness from helping out people who are in need. And that doesn't mean necessarily just giving people money. You could be donating to charity or helping out people in your personal life who need a little bit of extra help. You could also volunteer at places in your city. animal shelters, libraries, whatever is around you that you're interested in. I feel like volunteering is going to be really helpful for you in the month of July. And one more thing I want to say is it may be easy when you're sad to just spend money and do a lot of online shopping, but maybe it's time to cut back a little bit on the excessive spending. And for your personal growth, we have the 7 of Summer. No more procrastinating. Your power comes from making a decision. Confusion that arises from overanalyzing the options, and inner truths. I honestly feel like this ties into your finances. Your power is going to come from making a decision, and the decision is going to be, do I want to stay where I'm at now and stay on the same path, or do I want to actually try to branch out and do things that I'm actually interested in? And I know this is a bit vague, but with this inner truths card being here, I feel like you already know what it is that you really want to do. I feel like you already know the solution to this problem right here, and I feel like in the month of July, you're going to listen to that inner truth, that inner guiding light, that inner voice in your head that's telling you and has been telling you for a long time that you need to be doing something else with your life. And yeah, that was your reading group number 1. I hope you enjoyed it. Hello, beautiful people who chose group number 2, and welcome to your July reading. So how this is going to work is I have several tarot and oracle cards here. I am going to lay all of the cards out and read off their meaning, and then we will delve a bit deeper into the meanings. So for love life, you have King of Autumn, compassionate, accomplished, charismatic, and gifted. Be assertive when it comes to what you know is right. Everything going your way, a good person or company to work for. With the oracle card, gratitude and appreciation. Next, for your finances, we have 3 of Spring. Plan your next steps with an eye on the long term. Have patience. There are more good things to come. Satisfaction from a job well done. And clear out the old. And then for your personal growth, we have the 9 of Summer. Wishes come true. Dreams fulfilled. A magical time of life. As well as shift your energy. So we are going to start with your love life, which is these 2 cards right here. So for your love life, I feel like July is going to be a month where you are really going to be assertive with what you want in a relationship, and your partner is going to definitely mirror that. I feel like July is a month of communication. It's a month of not being afraid to speak what you want. I feel like you are somebody who loves working on things. You are somebody who is almost constantly trying to figure out ways to make things better, make things more cohesive. And I feel like July is just going to be a month where you and your partner are just going to show so much gratitude and appreciation for each other. Of course, if you're in a relationship, then I feel like July is going to be a month where you show a lot of thankfulness for each other. You know, y'all both may have been very busy with work or other things going on in your personal life, but I feel like July is a month where you can really focus on each other and focus on letting the other person know just how thankful and appreciative you are. And if you're not in a relationship, then I feel like you're going to enter a relationship with somebody who is mature and capable and very emotionally intelligent. Next up, for your finances, we have these 2 cards. Now, what I see with these 2 cards regarding your finances is I feel like you're going to move jobs, and you're going to move from a job to a career. You're just really focusing on the long term. You know, you're happy with all the jobs that you've worked in the past. You're happy with how you're leaving them. You're happy with what you've given in your jobs. But you definitely feel like it's time to think about the long term and really settle down somewhere. And lastly, for your personal growth, with these 2 cards, I mean, this is just very positive energy right here. I feel like there is going to be a very big energy shift in the month of July. And what I mean by that is you may have spent the last couple months or maybe even this year feeling kind of dull, feeling like life is kind of dull and monotonous. But the image that I'm seeing with this is kind of like the clouds clearing out of the sky and the sun coming out and just having a really clear blue sky. I feel like that's what is going to happen for you in the month of July regarding your personal growth. I feel like there's just going to be a huge mind shift, a huge shift in energy. I feel like the good things that you've been working for and working on are going to pay off. It's just a magical time of life, and I really want you to live that and embody that because you deserve it. I feel like you're going to start romanticizing your life and seeing the beauty in the quote-unquote mundane things. I feel like you're the type of person who can see beauty in everything, like see beauty in a tree outside, see beauty in the weeds growing on the side of the road. You know that everything has a purpose and everything is beautiful and unique in its own way, and I feel like you're going to start seeing yourself that way in the month of July. So that was your reading group number 2. I hope you enjoyed it. Hello, beautiful people who chose pile number 3, and welcome to your reading where together we're going to uncover more about what you can expect in the month of July. So I have several tarot and oracle cards here, and I'm going to turn over every single one of the cards and read off the meaning, and then we are going to delve a little bit deeper into the meanings. So starting off with your romance and your love life, we have Queen of Spring, brilliant, loyal, talented, and friendly. Believe in yourself. Wonderful people want to help you maintain a balance between work and home life, as well as the oracle card, show your support. We have the Four of Winter. Set aside your concerns for now. You can make a decision later. Solutions that come from meditation, the need for more sleep or a vacation, as well as heighten your vitality. And then lastly, for personal growth, we have the Dreamer. Embrace your true purpose, begin a new adventure, and trust yourself, as well as keep your dreams alive. So we are going to start with your love life and these two cards. And what I see in these two cards is you're really going to start believing in yourself and have more confidence in your relationship. And I honestly feel like in the month of July, you may be the person who has to help out your partner a little bit. They may have just lost their job, they may be looking for a new place to live, they may be just struggling a little bit emotionally, mentally, financially. There's just definitely a feeling of you kind of stepping up and being like a solid support system for your partner and kind of just being a shoulder to cry on. And the reason that I feel like this is coming out is because usually it may be the other way around. You know, you may have been the person who has been struggling more in the past and your partner has kind of acted as a support system for you, but I feel like the roles are going to kind of reverse for a little bit and you're going to kind of reciprocate the energy that they gave you. Moving on to your finances, we have the Four of Winter. Set aside your concerns for now, making a decision later, solutions that come from meditation, the need for more sleep or vacation, and heighten your vitality. What I'm getting from this is that you are burned out. I feel like you've been working a lot of hours, a lot of weeks, and you are just flat out burnt out. And I want you to be a little bit kinder with yourself in the month of July, and you may be like, I can't, I have to work these hours, I have to pay my bills, which I understand. But there are some things that you can do to kind of help with the load that you are taking on, and it could be as simple as taking a little bit more time for self-care, time for meditation. I get the feeling that you may be feeling like a robot. Maybe you're in a position at your job where you have to do the same thing all day, say the same words all day long, and that can really take a toll on someone's mental health. But it's okay to put yourself first. If you won't get in trouble for leaving right on time, then I obviously encourage you to leave work right on time. If someone's like, hey, can you stay an extra hour today? Somebody's going to be an hour late. If you truly don't feel like doing that, then don't do it. If you can take a vacation, like if you have paid time off and you have vacation days, I feel like you could really benefit from that, and I feel like that would kind of give you a lust for life again and kind of refresh you and renew you. And I know you may be thinking, I cannot afford to go on a vacation. Vacations don't have to be a week-long excursion at a resort. If you have a lake near you, maybe just go for the weekend or maybe 1 or 2 days out of the week. Rent a cute little hotel, bring a friend, bring a significant other if you feel like it. Maybe go downtown, go to a big city, just kind of walk around and experience that type of life, and obviously be safe, but let yourself have some fun. I feel like you'll be able to do a better job, not that you're doing a bad job, but just have more energy for your job and more positive feelings towards your job if you let yourself live a little bit and relax. And then lastly, for personal growth, we have the Dreamer. Embrace your true purpose, begin a new adventure, trust yourself, and keep your dreams alive. I feel like your personal growth in the month of July is going to consist of you kind of starting something new. There's kind of like a childlike face in this card right here, and for some reason, something that's coming up into my mind is rejuvenating or restarting a hobby that you had as a child that you were kind of really into and really liked doing for a few years when you were a kid, but you kind of just stopped doing it. Maybe you didn't have time, maybe you outgrew it. But I feel like in the month of July, you're going to kind of find that childlike energy, those childlike dreams, finger painting, making mud pies, just anything that makes you feel happy and young again. And that was your reading, group number 3. I hope you enjoyed it. Hello, beautiful people who chose group number 4, and welcome to your reading where we are going to find out more about the month of July for you. So I have several tarot and oracle cards here, and how this is going to work is I'm going to turn over every single one of the cards, and then we are going to delve a little bit deeper into the meanings. So to start out your reading, for your love life, we have the World, a brilliant success, the freedom to go in any direction, a journey that is now complete, as well as trust your own understanding. For your finances, we have the Prince of Summer, romantic, captivating, dramatic, and flirtatious, falling in love suddenly, being swept off your feet, the need to stay grounded during a very emotional experience, as well as empowerment. So you are the only group that got 2 tarot and 2 oracle cards for your personal growth. So we have the Magician. You can do anything, take charge of your life. You can manifest what you need to be a success. Clear Endeavor. Acceptance of Love. And the Emperor. Use logic and structure to increase your success. Get organized, a firm but compassionate leader. Okay, for your love life, we have the World and trust your own understanding. And honestly, what I get from this is that you have really been overthinking your relationship. And I just want to tell you, it's fine. Wherever you're at right now is fine. If you're in a relationship, I am not getting the vibe that your partner is leaving you. I feel like that may be what you're thinking. You know, you're like, oh my God, they're gonna leave me. They're tired of me. They're annoyed by me. I feel like there's just some insecurities that you're needing to work through, and I feel like in the month of July, you're going to step into this new version of yourself and kind of look back and be like, oh my God, like I was stressing myself out, I was worrying over nothing, everything is fine, everything is okay. And it's not your fault. I'm sure in the past you've had not so great experiences in relationships where people have just ghosted you out of nowhere or broken up with you with what seems like no reason. But I want you to take a deep breath. Everything is going to be fine. If you're not in a relationship, I don't want you to worry about it. I feel like in the month of July, you are going to come to the realization that I need to stop forcing things. I need to stop actively looking. I need to stop putting all of my energy into a romantic relationship and be enough for myself. Because what I'm getting from this is that there may be things within yourself that you're lacking, that you're looking for in another partner to fulfill, but I feel like you're going to realize this upcoming month that that's not healthy and that's not okay, and I feel like you're going to do a lot of personal growth in the month of July. Trust in yourself, trust that you are beautiful, trust that you're a good person, trust that you are enough. Next up, we have finances. We have these 2 cards. Honestly, this is really positive energy surrounding your finances. I feel like you're finally going to be in a job that you love. This sounds like more of a romantic card, like it should be switched with this card and this should be your love life card, but it's your finances card. I feel like you're going to fall in love with your work and your job. I'm getting like dream job energy in the month of July, doing things that you actually really love and you're really interested in, and you're going to be working with people who understand you, people who get you, and I feel like that's so important. I feel like in this new job, you're going to feel very empowered. I feel like you haven't really felt like you're worth your dream job, like you're not qualified for it, but you're qualified for it, and I feel like that's what you're going to understand in the month of July when you finally do it. You're like, oh my God, I am more than qualified for this. Next up, for your personal growth, it honestly appears that you are going to have a lot of personal growth in the month of July. All of this energy right here is very ambitious. It's a lot about movement. It's a lot about doing things, getting things done, taking charge of your life. As cringy as it is, I feel like you're really going to be entering your girl boss era in the month of July. Ooh, something else that's coming up. Self-made. Work from home. Entrepreneur. Maybe you're going to start your own company in the month of July. Kind of seeing all of this together, that's really the vibe that this gives me, is becoming the CEO of your own company, becoming an entrepreneur, starting a small business. I feel like July is the month where you're really going to get organized. I feel like you've been manifesting a career in your hobby or something that you're interested in, and I feel like July is the month where it's really going to come into fruition, because you can do anything. That's what the Magician says. You can do anything. You can manifest what you need to be a success. And I feel like that's what you've been doing, and I feel like it's going to happen. With this clear endeavor card being here, your vision is clear. I feel like everything is going to come together this upcoming month. I feel like you're going to have the confidence to finally start the small business and really get into marketing and really get into putting your name out there. Making TikToks, making Instagram shorts, making reels, making YouTube videos, selling things on Etsy, starting your own website. You're in your girl boss era, okay? So these 5 cards right here, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, has been about that. But this acceptance of love card being over here, I kind of want to put over here with your love life cards. I feel like you're going to allow yourself to accept love after that period of feeling like insecure. And yeah, that was your reading, group number 4. I hope you enjoyed it. That is the end of the video. I want to thank you so much for watching. Consider subscribing if you enjoyed this video, and feel free to check out some of my other videos. I have some vlogs posted as well as some tarot readings. Let me know which group was yours in the comments, and let me know if it resonated. I hope everybody has a great day, and thank you for watching.